It's 2026, and the automotive world is reshaping itself under our eyes. The electric revolution that once felt like a far-off dream has become real, bold, and unavoidable. Legacy brands and tech giants are racing to redefine what a car can be. In the United States, buyers are not just waiting for new EVs, they are watching for vehicles that could redefine performance, luxury, and innovation. Today, we explore 5 major cars coming to the U.S. in 2026, each one with the potential to leave a major mark on the road ahead. The first car on our list combines tradition and technology in a way that few would expect. Jeep, the brand long associated with rugged off-road trucks and mountain climbing, is leaping into the future with its 2026 Jeep Recon EV. Far from a mild experiment, the Recon EV brings serious power. Reports suggest it produces 650 horsepower and 620 pound-feet of torque from a dual-motor setup. With a 100.5 kilowatt-hour battery pack, Jeep estimates a range of around 250 miles. But raw numbers don't tell the full story. This is a Jeep built for adventure in the most modern way. The Recon EV leverages Stellantis' STLA large platform built for scale, strength, and off-road capability. It's not just powerful, it's tough. With locking differentials, rock rails, and up to 33-inch all-terrain tires on some trim levels, this SUV is designed to go places. Every corner of the cabin blends comfort and ruggedness. A large touchscreen, recycled materials, and even a modular rail system that lets you mount gear, kits, or even a duffel bag for weekend getaways. Jeep calls it the Moab trim for good reason. It's made to explore. What makes the Recon EV especially significant for America is its promise to offer a modern EV without abandoning Jeep's soul. This is an EV that doesn't just sit on the freeway. This is an EV that climbs, rocks, and works. For many, it marks the beginning of a new era, electric-powered off-roaders that honor tradition while leading innovation. Moving from the wilderness to the luxury lane, our second car is one that whispers performance and sophistication in equal measure. The 2026 Genesis G70 Prestige Graphite is not a completely new model, but a remarkably upgraded special edition for the U.S. market. Genesis, Hyundai's luxury arm, knows that sedan lovers still exist, and they're courting them with this refreshed G70.
The G70 Graphite is all about elevated taste. A deep series blue paint exclusive to this trim, dark chrome touches, and 19-inch wheels and a dark finish signal that this is not your typical luxury compact sedan. But it's what's under the skin that sets it apart. For 2026, Genesis is replacing the analog dials and 8-inch screen with a sleek 12.3-inch digital cluster, giving drivers a more modern, immersive interface. The performance remains familiar, a twin-turbo V6 with 365 horsepower. But the ride feels sharper, more premium, and more refined than ever. This special edition isn't just about cosmetics. It's a sign that Genesis is committed to keeping real driving sedans alive, even as the industry pivots to EVs. It's a nod to enthusiasts who don't want to settle for bland tech for tech's sake or compromise on performance. Our third car takes us to a different kind of future, one that's deeply playful, almost experimental, yet extremely real. The Sony Honda Afeela 1. This car isn't just another EV. It's the manifesto of a company born at the intersection of entertainment, mobility, and smart technology. Sony Honda Mobility, the joint venture between two very different giants, is building something very deliberate with the Afeela 1. Power comes from dual electric motors for an all-wheel drive setup, delivering strong performance. Sources say around 483 horsepower. A 91 kilowatt-hour battery gives it a projected range of 300 miles, and fast charging is supported via modern DC standards using NACS, the North American Charging Standard. What truly makes the Afeela 1 intriguing is its focus on human-vehicle interaction. The car is marketed as having an interactive relationship with its driver, with voice agents, rich infotainment, and even entertainment content built directly into the car's experience. In a way, the Afeela One is less of a car and more of a lifestyle machine, one that blurs the line between tech gadget, digital lounge, and personal mobility device. When it arrives in the U.S. in 2026, it could signal a new paradigm, cars that are not just transportation, but digital companions.
Switching gears, our fourth model is a bit of a surprise. A return to the hybrid segment, but upgraded and fully modernized. Toyota is launching its sixth-generation RAV4 for the 2026 model year. But this isn't just another SUV. It's going fully electrified. Toyota announced that for 2026, U.S. buyers will be able to choose a plug-in hybrid, PHEV, and an advanced hybrid version of the RAV4. The new RAV4 is built on Toyota's GAK platform with improved rigidity, better NVH, noise, vibration, and harshness, isolation, and smarter all-wheel drive. Even though it's not a full EV, this RAV4 will appeal to a massive audience. Buyers who want electrified driving but don't want to rely solely on charging infrastructure. For families, commuters, and city drivers who crave space and efficiency, this RAV4 could be the perfect bridge into the electrified future. And finally, rounding up our list is a car from a brand that's long associated with refinement, Ferrari Electrica. Yes, the prancing horse is going electric. For the 2026 model year, Ferrari is expected to launch its first production EV, the Electrica. According to recent reports, this model will use a quad-motor setup and deliver over 1,000 horsepower. That's right, instant torque from 4 electric motors, no compromise on performance. Ferrari's next-gen platform will be bespoke, designed for high-voltage performance and long range. Early disclosures suggest a 122 kilowatt-hour battery, which could give a projected range of around 330 miles. Charging will leverage advanced fast charging tech, potentially at 350 kilowatts, making it a track-capable EV right from the street. Beyond power, the Electrica promises a Ferrari soul, sleek styling, signature proportions, and performance that rivals the brand's internal combustion legacy. This EV matters not just for Ferrari, but for the entire performance car world. It shows that even the most storied legacy brands are betting on electricity. For purists, it's controversial. For futurists, it's a revelation. Underneath these 5 launches lies a deeper narrative. This is not just about new cars, it's about America's continuing transformation. The cars coming in 2026 represent shifting technology, but also shifting mindsets. They show that the era of gas-only performance may be drawing to a close, but the spirit of driving is not. Jeep's Recon EV tells us that off-road adventure will not die with fossil fuels. Genesis's G70 reminds us that passion sedans still matter. Sony Honda's Afeela One suggests that the next generation of cars will be bold companions, not just vehicles. Toyota's RAV4 proves that hybridization is not a fallback, it's a bridge. And Ferrari's Electrica confirms that even hypercars must evolve. There will be challenges. Charging infrastructure will need to scale. Battery technology must become even more cost-effective. Consumers may worry about resale value, service, and longevity. But by 2026, many of these obstacles will be less about if and more about how fast. And as these 5 cars hit U.S. roads, they won't just be new models. They will be symbols of a new automotive age, where sustainability and speed coexist, where technology and legacy meet, and where the car you drive will say something not just about who you are, but where we are going. Because in the coming years, the American auto customer will make choices that won't just decide their next car. They may decide the future of mobility itself. So if you're watching this from Brooklyn, Detroit, Austin, or LA, remember, these aren't just cars. These are the first 5 drops in a tidal wave. A wave that's rewriting the rules of the road.
a wave that's coming, and by 2026, it might already be here.